All right, you guys. So welcome to part two. So as I mentioned in my previous video, we're talking about self-care today. A lot of people think about self-care, and as soon as they think about it, they associate it with, scrubs and masks and skincare and all that stuff. And that is good. And, that is a part of it. But there's also the internal body. So remember to eat healthy, drink plenty of water, take care of yourself, eat the things that you know work well with your body. For me, meat does not. I completely cut out meat, including chicken and turkey, because people always like meat, red meat. No, every type of meat except for fish. I'm still a seafood person, but I'm still not really into just eating seafood that much right now because I'm annoyed with it because I'm always eating it. So now I have to figure out how to do vegan meals, and I'm trying. I like Beyond Meat a lot. And I'm working on figuring out other recipes that, include mostly vegetables. So a lot's going on, trying to figure it out. I suggest that if you are someone who, knows that your body is sensitive towards certain things, don't eat it. There are ways around it. You don't have to eat the same things that your family members ate or what they taught you to eat, because that's, in a sense, a lot of people, when they're eating certain things, it's most of the time, especially in impoverished areas, it's most of the time what they know. It's not because it's what they choose and because their family taught them or their family's family, the generations, they just continue it. And it's not so healthy, not all the time. So, listen to your body. If you don't know how, there are nutritionists all over the place, all on the internet. I personally don't know a nutritionist. I can look into one if anyone has any requests, and I can, I guess, post it on my page. I don't know a nutritionist, but if that's something that you need, I can certainly look into that. And most importantly, most importantly, drink water. I am currently working on getting back to a gallon of water a day. No, I don't not drink water, but I used to drink a gallon of water a day, and that's when my body was at its absolute best as far as functioning and feel and sleep and everything. So for this week, I'm going to be doing 64 ounces a day just to kind of build myself up, because when you try to do it all at once, you sometimes, get overwhelmed, or you feel like, you're doing too much. So building yourself up works. I'm going to start with 64 ounces this week, and then I'll keep building until I get to a gallon. So if anyone wants to do that with me, I would love to have you. And another piece about self-care, the piece that no one wants to talk about, is your soul and your heart and your inner peace. Something I learned recently is that we're all 7-year-olds on the inside. At 7, everyone pretty much stopped developing. So emotionally, you're fully developed by 7. From that point on, you just mature. You don't change. That's why people are always saying, people don't ever change. You don't, because by the time you're 7, you have your core, like everything that is supposed to be your core is set. So from there on, you can grow from maturing and evolving, but you'll never really change, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, I can explain a little deeper if you want me to come back and talk about it. But we really don't ever change. So, yeah, let's take care of our little 7-year-olds. You have to think about it in a sense that hurt people. So we're all little 7-year-olds, who have been through life, and, the older ones obviously experience more pain and more this and that. So they do it to the younger ones, and it just keeps becoming a cycle. Because if you think about it, when do kids really start being mean? When they're 7. Around that age is when they really start acting a certain type of way. Before that, they're so innocent, they're so loving. They're not really, it could be 6 too, but it really starts around 7. So take care of your inner child, feed your inner child, whatever it needs, give it. Like, seriously, it doesn't matter if it's not at the expense, but if it doesn't matter if someone else is offended by you caring for yourself more, you're more important. Because only through knowing how to love ourselves properly can we love others properly and show others how to love us properly. So take care of yourself. It doesn't matter who you hurt, and it doesn't matter what happens. If you are taking care of yourself and you're not physically harming someone else and you're not being disrespectful, do what you need to do. Honestly, like, you're only you. and you are the youest you you can ever be. So continue to be you and continue to grow. Don't let anyone make you feel like anything about you is wrong, or that, you know, you need to change anything. People, I feel like, try to tell people that they can't do stuff because they tried it and they were rejected. So their little self comes out and they're like, you can't do that because they couldn't do it. Do whatever it is you want to do. Don't let anyone ever tell you you can't do something. You can do it. It doesn't matter how big or how small. Jeff Bezos was not this rich, okay? Look at his backstory. He was determined. He knew he would do it, and he did it. Bill Gates, all of them. Say what you will about, you know, they're involved in whatever they're involved in. The story is what we're talking about. They were not always where they are today. They believed in themselves. Believe in yourself. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. And then when you feel like you are one with yourself and whole, then you start to give to others. Don't start to give to others until you yourself are okay, because that's just setting yourself up for failure. Whenever you give too much too quickly, you always end up losing more than you had to give in the first place. So that's my self-care message for today. I hope you guys take care of yourself, have some wine, you know, relax, drink some tea, read a book. I read a book earlier today. Sundays are really my self-care day. I may read a little bit more later when I have my mask on, just to relax. And just, yeah, I can't wait to talk to you guys again next week Sunday with our next topic. And Thursday, look out for that DIY video. Bye.